1600 meters square. You can see there are 15 arches, 3 corridors, 8 columns. There's a secondary use, actually more than secondary. Some of the stones are from the western wall. Like that one. There's even a cross.
אני לא אמרתי מאיזה תקופה.
It's used by churches.
אני אסביר מאיזה תקופה. בסדר? עכשיו תשימו לב שכל המבנה ניזוק קשה ברעידת אדמה.
It's been destroyed on earthquake.
אתם רואים שהוא נוטה קצת הצידה, ותראו פה את הכימרון שהוא קיבל צורה של גל.
You can see that the column is not standing straight, and the vault is not really vaulting. If you look at that wall, you can see that it's actually been damaged by the earthquake. At the beginning, we thought that it's actually built by the Crusader at the Crusader time because it looks like it. But now we know that it was a Jewish synagogue from Jews who came from Hungary. They bought 2 houses from 2 Muslim families and an alley, and they built Oil Yitzhak synagogue. And the other house was for yeshiva, biblical school. This is the Muslim quarter, but at that time, most of the people lived here were Jews until 1929, when the Arabs started to rebel against the Jews here. Then they took everything from the synagogue and ran away from here. They went to Me'asharim, a neighborhood. In 1948, the Jordanians bombed that synagogue. And then after 1967, one Jew took the certificate to say that that was a synagogue. He rent the place, and in the year 2000, his children didn't want to work in the bookstore, and they gave it to the religious community here. When they entered to here, they actually saw that it was full with dirt until the top. And when they saw it, they said, "Oh, this is a Crusader place," because it looks like it. And remember the crosses. They were afraid that if they will find a Christian place, the Christian world will want it back. They checked it. And when they excavate here, then discover that it looks like a crusader, but it's not. When they found the floor, which is 2 meters there, I believe, they found our coins. And the coins told us that it's from the Mamluk time, Ibn Khaldun. This is the beginning of the 14th century. 1387, that's where they built it. The Muslim guy who worked here to get over the Israelis. He had a connection with the Waqf at Temple Mount, and he found a certificate about that building. At the beginning, with the Mamluks, they built a bathhouse with lots of water and restrooms for the citizens. And the water is from the water system that we saw right there outside. From the bathhouse, when they earned the money that they earned, they built hunting kids, which is kind of hostel, and one of the gates to the temple, to the Haram Sharif. And funny is that hunting keys is there, and that looks so beautiful, but that was the storeroom of all the pilgrims, Muslim pilgrims who came, and they had something to store them. Here it is, maybe stables as well. Beautiful, but only storerooms. What people believe now that Crusaders taught the Muslims how to build places, because it totally looks like a Romanesque and even a little bit of Gothic style. Amazing, isn't it? Today they use it as a bar mitzvah hall, and if you want to celebrate, then you can do that. Then here it is, a story. Oops. Yeah, sorry. Story of the room that was found right here next to the western wall at the Muslim quarter.